The Diamondbacks are a loyalist space marine chapter created in the 36th millennium from the gene seed of the stoic Imperial Fists during an unknown founding. Hailing from the harsh desert world of Tehaz, this chapter is a notable adherent of the Codex Astartes. However, they have been noted for being unusually adept at their marksmanship skills and have a higher than normal number of designated marksmen within their ranks. Despite such discrepancies, the Diamondbacks have continuously stood steadfast against the forces of chaos, standing eternal vigil against signs of threats to their home system and those imperial worlds in surrounding systems. However, despite their long and glorious battle record, this chapter is held in suspicion by the Inquisition due to their unusual mastery at marksmanship and highly independent streak, and have, on occasion, clashed with one another down the long millennia. The full history of the Diamondbacks is unknown due to the Inquisition tampering with the records. However, it is said that the chapter has partaken in many grand crusades among the stars. Not many battles are documented to have included the Diamondbacks, although one fleet-based battle has been recorded in great detail. The Diamondbacks' flagship, known as Come and Take It, and a gladius ship named Don't Tread on Me came into conflict with a fleet of World Eaters, though the exact location was unfortunately classified by the Inquisition. What went down was not certain. All that is known is that the Diamondbacks somehow survived the battle with little damage to their ships. What is also known is that their ammunition was hardly depleted at all, yet the World Eater ships were destroyed. This scenario makes sense, considering that the Diamondbacks are known for being one of, if not the most accurate shots of any Astartes. This has made the Inquisition skeptical and suspicious of such skills, though they have never found any taint of chaos within the chapter. They are so accurate with their shots that it is not uncommon for other Astartes chapters to ask to borrow some of their ammunition. Their homeworld is a desert death world of Tehaz, located in the westernmost reach of Segmentum Obscurus. Orbiting this planet are two moons, Ostorna and Alamus, which each have become a garrison outpost for the chapter. The planet itself has a population that consists of renegade outlaws and cutthroat bandits, usually starting their criminal campaigns at an early age. These young boys are perfect candidates for recruitment by the Diamondbacks chaplains, who are known within the chapter as the Preachermen. Their fortress ministry is known as Delasar, located within the deepest ravine in all of Tehaz, a deep gorge known as the Jaws of Death. The chapter's signature weapon is the Power Whip, which they call Viper Tongues. They practice with these weapons upon large horns, which are giant horned predators of Tehaz. It is Diamondback tradition to have aspirants hunt down large horns in the desert wastelands and ravines of Tehaz with nothing but a Power Whip and a knife. Should we return with the head and pelt of the creature, they are then accepted as brother Astartes. Another tradition is an honor duel, known as the Duel of Hot Irons, where two battle brothers will walk 50 passes from each other and fire non-lethal shots at one another. Whoever lands the shot first is the winner. The Diamondbacks follow the Codex Astartes, though not to the letter. They agree that the chapter should only have 1,000 Space Marines, but they utilize 5 companies instead of 10, having a biker company named Rough Riders and a company that utilizes Power Sabers, which are unique to the chapter. The chapter also accepts the Primaris Marines, even going as far as giving the Reavers their own company, known as the Member Squads. The Diamondbacks are primarily blitz fighters, hitting their enemy from afar, but will hold sieges as many of the Imperial Fist chapters do. The chapter's gene seed is derived from the Imperial Fists, yet there is a cosmetic mutation in that all members of the chapter have developed some unusual physical idiosyncrasies, including forked tongues and sharpened fangs that produce a highly toxic venom, though this is nothing more than a cosmetic flaw. It is theorized by the Inquisition that the cause for the chapter's notorious marksmanship is a mutation that causes the eyes and nervous system to synchronize to a level unreachable by most other Astartes. It also explains why the Astartes of the Diamondbacks have red, viper-like eyes, although they do not glow with luminescence like the Astartes of the Salamanders chapter. The reason for why a chapter made from Imperial Fist's gene seed has such mutations is unknown, but it is theorized that exposure to the diet of the Astartes might play a part in mutating the gene seed. The Diamondbacks once dined on a rare fruit from Tehaz that would heighten their senses before training. This fruit was harvested from a bush out in the desert wastelands. Ever since the chapter began this tradition, the mutations have only grown more prominent until the fruit went extinct. Some theorists even go as far as to conclude that the fruit had awoken an already existing yet hidden mutation, even stating that the chapter may have been founded during the 21st founding, also known as the Cursed Founding. This, however, cannot be proven without further information. The Deathwatch value the Diamondbacks for their incredible marksmanship. However, the Diamondbacks have some resentment towards the Deathwatch, mainly due to the fact that one of the Deathwatch members once said to Diamondback Sergeant Jesse Houston that the chapter will be forgotten. The reason why is unknown, though it is noted that the Deathwatch member in question was from the Silver Skulls chapter, who have a rivalry with the Diamondbacks. When Jesse took this insult to the current Deathwatch leader at the time and place, the said leader simply shrugged it off.